Hello everyone, and welcome back to Space Engineers. Today we will finish off this wing, hopefully, and see what else we can finish on the ship. And I was thinking about this bit here. It's really difficult to see how well that works without that section completed. And if that works for the top part, we'll do it for the bottom part here as well. We'll take this thruster out and we'll just push it out maybe a little bit so that it fits a little bit like that, which I think would work fine. And it might also be a good reasonable way for us to put in another thruster further down here. The other thing I was thinking about is the forward and rear thrusters, which we haven't put into the wing. And I am not sure that we will. Part of the reason being that we've got thrusters coming all the way to here, and if we want to put in a braking thruster, we would need to put it there, which means that it would go 2 blocks further to the front, and that means that we would need to either have the end of it exposed or have to put in some blocks here which would be in the way of a window that we want to put there. What we could put another thruster in the back here, but I think it might be nice to leave that space there. Yeah, for now we will leave it like that. What I might do is I might weld that stuff up. I won't weld the floor there up yet. The roof we could probably weld up, but I might leave that to a little bit later as well. But for now, let's weld this wing up, or at least most of it. I might not do the thrusters yet, because I want to see how that bit looks. I might also need to weld that section up to get a good feel for how it looks. But let's see, where's the printer? It's the shredder. Is it parked? Where did I put this shit? Did I leave it way out here? No. Oh, printer. There it is. Oh, it was right here. Looking the wrong way. That's okay. So hopefully we have most of the parts we need in here. And one thing that I haven't really done with any of the ships or the base is painting. I haven't put any colors in anywhere. I've just never really thought about it. And nobody's mentioned anything about it either. But maybe it is something that I should do. Not sure what colors I would use, but maybe we could try some of them and see how it looks. But let's just get this wing.
Meteor storm inbound.
There's random music popping on again. Yep, looks like we're out of stuff. What are we out of? Looks like, wait, cargo 2. Oh, we're out of a lot of things. Okay, let's go and park. Where's our nearest port? Maybe over here? Hear those explosions. Exciting times, eh? Right, so let's just double check what all we have. So I think I need to go printer. So that's picked up that. Okay, just a little bit of metal grids there, which is not going to be enough. So what I want to do is pick up more of those, and I can do that from here. What we've got, we should maybe get some displays as well. Oh no, there's displays there, displays there. What we don't have are motors on the first one, so I'll just maybe get 50 of those. I just want to put them in the same order so I can check that they are the same. They are, and we'll just get maximum number of metal grids. Oh, far fewer here, but that might be enough. So let's go off and build the rest of this. I'm not sure if I will want this thing connecting the stuff up, or maybe to just leave it as just an edge, because that might look nice too, because I guess in planes the wing just kind of sticks out, but of course in that specific context wings are a lot narrower, and the plane is, well, bigger. Did we already run out of stuff? That's unbelievable. What did we run out of? Almost everything. We're out of the metal grids and the steel plates. So I guess this is where earlier on I had all those steel plates and metal grids in the welder as well. That made a bit of a difference, I guess. Let's just park this. PI. And then I'm just going to pick up, more metal grids. Metal grids, why can't I see them? Oh, did it put only 200 in the welder 2 because I ran out of them? That's not nice. I thought we had everything we needed to be able to get those metal grids. Did we make that many metal grids and use them all up as well? Wait, come on, in here. Let's go and find out. Yeah, I've just noticed that when I'm sprinting, I'm moving at 10 meters per second. I'd never noticed that before. Alright, so let's see now. Metal grid. Right. That's why. We're out of them. And I can't... Wait, we have... potentially... Oh, cobalt. And I'm pretty sure that metal grid requires cobalt. I'll just actually go in... Oops, no. K... production... metal grid. Yeah, cobalt is what we're out of. While we're here, we'll just fill up our oxygen and hydrogen. So now let's see where... I can't remember anything about what I'd set Ant Mark 1 and 2 to do. Because, oh wait, Ant Mark 1 is not collected anything right now. So I wonder what that's up to. Ant Mark 2 has got a whole bunch of silicon once again. And of course we don't need silicon at all. We've got almost 1 million silicon in the base. So maybe, and not a lot of iron. Oh, we've got plenty of iron actually refined. So maybe I should get... Well, let's find out what Ant Mark 2 is up to right now. Sorry, Ant Mark 1 is up to right now. Because... Or maybe I can just check its camera because it's not got anything in its inventory. So Ant Mark 1 view. Oh, it is... It is mining. So let's check that one again. Ant Mark 1 inventory. Or is it stuck? Looks like it might be stuck, isn't it? Let's go and take a look. Actually, before I do that, I want to check my GPS coordinates nearby. And where is Cobalt? 11 has Cobalt. And I think that's the only one with Cobalt nearby that I can see. So let's show that on HUD and see where it is. Oh, that's interesting. So maybe, oh no, definitely I should change Ant Mark 2's mining strategy there so that it can pick up the cobalt. Now what should I do first? Doop, doop, doop. this is closer. So let's go over there. And then we can change that. Well, I'll need to go around and see where the cobalt is, change the mining location, and then I guess I'd probably have to send the ship back to base first and then get it to come back and mine this new location. I'm not sure if I can get it to change location mid mining. It might just get confused, and we don't really want that. It's usually like an unknown signal on the way over to this asteroid, but I'm not seeing it just now. So once we can get this up to Cobalt, then we'll go and check Antmark 1, and then we won't be able to build much of the... Oh, I should have brought the ship here. I always forget that part. If I'd brought the other ship, the digger here, then I could have gone back with some cobalt, so I wouldn't have to. So I would have some to kickstart it. So actually, so let me get my drill out and see if I can't go. And ooh, that's quite a big section that it has dug out. No wonder there is a brick ton of, well, more than a ton of thingy silicon at the base. Okay, cobalt. I don't see it. I think that's platinum, isn't it? Oh, yeah, platinum and iron inside. Now, is the cobalt inside? I can't remember. That's all platinum. Put my light on. Not that that actually helps in this very specific case. Okay, where is the cobalt? Now, in fairness... Oh no, our drones don't have a ore detector. Oh, there is the unknown signal. 2.14 kilometers. Now, normally, I thought that cobalt had a pretty distinctive color, like this blue, but I think this blue is just ice. Why isn't my hand drill not telling me that that is ice? Huh. Odd. What is... Oof, that's a lot of stuff. Okay. So, where is the cobalt? Here, cobalt, cobalt, cobalt. That isn't cobalt, right? Press F to pick up ice. Yeah, that is ice. Okay. Let's have a look on the underside of this asteroid here. Ooh, it's quite a holy one. I don't mean that religiously. Does this have... Must have cobalt, right? I've clearly marked cobalt on here, but I don't see it. Oh, there it is. Wow, that isn't a lot. That really isn't a lot. But I guess we'll just have to take it. So that's right up, and we'll call that 50 meters. So GPS, new from current position. So how far did we get to? We got to auto miner 5. Oops, no, auto miner 6 we'll call this. Oh, no, wait, that one, sorry. Auto miner 6. COFE, because we are going to get some iron ore out of that as well. I'll copy that to clipboard, and then I need to get back into range of Antmark 2, which is where? How come I can't see it? Oh, did it head back maybe? Antmark 1. Antmark 2, okay. Antmark 2 is on its way back. Actually, that's a good thing. If I can just get there quickly enough. Ooh. No. It's in the wrong direction. Wait. That's not where I want to go. That is where I want to go. So if I can get there quickly enough, then I can just ask it to just park for a little while. And well, not a little while, park while I give it its new coordinates for mining, and it should hopefully pick up some cobalt quickly enough. Might even be, is it worth going and collecting some cobalt manually? Not sure. I might not. Well, let's do this. Then we'll go back and check out Ant Mark 1, see what's going on with it. And by the time we come back, maybe it will have done a load. And that means that we don't have to worry about some of these other things. Okay, so why is Ant Mark 2 just... Oh, wait. Ant Mark 2, that was almost perfect. Fin, run. Okay, so that should be that coming back. And what I want to do is go into custom data, pop in the new coordinates. Okay. And off it goes. And even have to ask it to return, I think. I think it's just heading off. Yeah? Yes, it is. Good stuff. While I'm here, let me just deposit some of the ice that I picked up, which I have no interest in. There we go. And let's just switch off some of our GPS markers because they irritate me. Don't need that. Oh, actually don't need any of them. Might not even need home because we can see the markers. However, where are we going? There. I mean, the good thing about this being so far away is that it gives, hopefully, it'll give Ant Mark 2 enough time to get out there, do some mining, and hopefully it'll pick up enough cobalt and then be able to head back to base by the time we go back. But as long as it mines some cobalt out, we can just get it to return and then, or finish, I should say, and then we'll be able to carry on and build more stuff. So once we get the right wing done, we'll check the underneath of it. See if we can make it look a little bit better. Once we've got that done, we'll have to undock the ship and move it out so that we can do the other wing, because there just isn't enough space for doing the other wing as it's parked right now. I'm not sure if it is worth moving the docking port first and then redocking it. That might work. That might work better than leaving the ship freestanding. It shouldn't be too much of an issue if we leave the ship freestanding, except when and if we take out, I think we will end up taking out the thruster that is pointing to the left right now, and to replace it elsewhere. I guess if we place the new one first, if we can, that'll be less of an issue.
Meteor storm inbound.
Uh-oh. I hope we don't get hit by meteors. Oof. I often get the keystrokes there wrong. Oh, that's why. I'm not sure what the heck is going on there. Where is it trying to go? Is it trying to go to the left? Feels like that's thoroughly stuck. Well, what I might do is help it out a bit by just taking some of this rock out. It might be because... Oh yeah, it's just because of the structure of that rock, I think. Did it go at it sideways? Is that what happened? Can't really tell. Oh, it's going... Is it going backwards? Is that what it is? Okay, so where is it stuck now? Can't really tell. I hope I don't get mined by this ship. Unfortunately, this is all just rock. Oh, there we go. Was it going side? It's going sideways. That's something I was not expecting. Wait, is it like thoroughly confused as to what its front is? No, it doesn't seem to be. It's moving forward now. Huh. Strange. So, where is this one's mining actually supposed to be? So that's the auto miner 5. Is it supposed to? Yeah, it's supposed to mine from here. And it's just going. Oh, that's why. I think it's deciding to do horizontal sections first. And of course, it's just going through the middle of the rock right now. And I wonder if I should change the location of. Oh, it's actually not going. Oh, it is. It's just a little bit of a section that it picked up there. Okay, that's fine. It'll be okay, I think. We'll check on it in a little while again. Let's check out Mark 2. I don't think it would have picked up. Oh, it has. That's like 37k of cobalt right there. We'll send that back to base, so that we have that much cobalt at least. Okay, so now we are wanting to head back home, which is just there and pretty far. Right, so yeah, I mean, it's scary, isn't it, how quickly we've gotten to, well, it is for me anyway, how quickly we've gotten to the 50-odd episode of the series. I think it must have been a couple of months back that I started doing these. I think it was March, so maybe more than a couple of months. But time certainly has flown past while I've been doing these episodes. And I'm really, one thing I was thinking about is doing like a shipbuilder or a ship printer kind of room, where you can pop in a blueprint onto a projector and then, push a button and it'll build that ship. It's something that I've wanted to do for a very long time, and that isn't a simple, fully clean solution for it. You can get most of it done, but parts of it you still have to do by hand, which I guess is okay. So, but it is something that I want to do. It was part of my plans for the moon base, is to build like different sections of the base using a printer, which will print like just sections, which would be displayed using a blueprint. And then I would use a ship to pick up those sections and put them into place and lock them in, either using merge blocks or, well, I guess it would have to be merge blocks. But maybe I want to build something here to build like little ships to go off and do things. Like the mining drones would be something that'd be quite neat, like this Ant Mark II. If I could just put that on a projector and get a few of them pumped out, then I could just send them off in different directions and get it to do its thing. Let me just go check in the base. I can actually send this one off, because no point in it hanging about here. Asteroid base, sorry, PB, and we'll return. Right. Off it goes. And then let's check in here. We should have enough cobalt. Let's see, Cobalt, 4 refineries on it. We've got like 216, which is not a heck of a lot, but that'll build up over time because we've got 81.9k of cobalt. Yeah, can't complain about that. So the metal grids should get kickstarted again shortly, hopefully. And then we can build and use more of those. I wonder if there is some way for me to actually... because that one is stuck right now. I think, if I remember, Tim is supposed to check if it can build that again after 5 minutes. But that isn't necessarily going to work. So let's just shove a whole bunch in there and see what happens. It should build it. Yep, there we go. So at least it's building some of them. And then we can pick them up and start putting some... Well, we already have some in there, which we can maybe use. And then we can... Okay, let's see. Where are we parked? Yep, we are. Now, unless I'm mistaken, we have some more space. Oh, it's only built 30. I guess Tim kicked it out after a little while, which is okay. It happens. So I want to try and get this section of this. Ooh, I guess the problem with doing that, maybe that's okay. I just want to try and I just want to see how this section looks. If I should soften it a little bit more or leave it like that. Huh. I mean, the other thing I was thinking about is having a 2-block slope. That might look nicer for the wing, because I don't think I like this look. It looks a bit bulbous. I know it's not quite bulbous, but it does give it a bit of a stuck on, or yeah, I don't like it. I think I'm gonna have to take that section out and maybe try and go for a slant, which might make it look a bit more like a wing as well, I think. But I'm not sure about these sections. Okay, I'm gonna just leave this ship just hanging about here while I go and pick up the shredder. Yeah, because I don't like... No, I don't. I don't like that at all. So, shredder, let's go and... Let's go and take off this bumper here.
Meteor storm inbound.
That's quite a few meteor storms that we've seen in a little while. Okay, take this off as well. And then we will try a slope and see how that looks. We'll need to leave a gap for the bit where the thrusters are facing upwards, but we can do that. Okay. Ooh. What? Okay, so... Oh, I see. Okay, so we needed a little bit of extra space there. That's actually... I was just realizing that I could stick another couple of thrusters in there if I wanted. Actually... that is an idea. And then I could fit thrusters forward and rear in here, because we've got but it's not symmetrical. Ooh, the other option is to put the thruster here underneath. That's actually entirely viable, because this block is only up in the top. So I could put a thruster right inside there. Actually, that might be a better idea. And I'm just thinking out loud about how I should actually proceed. Let's do the... Where do we have the heavy armor block bits? So this is the section that I was actually thinking about. So this is the light, but this is light armor. How does it work? Slope, light armor slope. Yeah, so like that, and then I would use the other one, but I can't do it just now because I want it in heavy armor. So heavy armor slope, What was it? Heavy armor. Is that the right one? Heavy armor combat 211. Base. This is the one. I think. Yep. So, now the question is, what do we do for the corner? Huh. We might leave it like that, actually. Because wings... I'm not sure if they need to taper. Let's see. Oops. Like so. Oh no, I can't put one there actually. Because if I put one there, it'll just get blown up by the thruster. Oh wait, I probably can't put one there. I'm not sure what happened there. But I can put one there and there. Now, how does that look? That does certainly give that the look and feel, a little bit more of it being a wing. I guess it might have looked nicer if I could taper it down one more block. Now should we do something about, but I'm not sure what we can do about that, because we can't put in a corner block. Or can we? I think that I have seen, maybe this is exactly where I need to use this. And I don't know, but let's try. Because I've never found a place where I can fit this piece in. Guess not. Well, sort of. Oh. Maybe. Yeah. But I would then also need to... How would I reshape that one? Would that become a... Okay, so maybe... Yeah. I'm not sure what I would do with these blocks, but I can find out. Would I? No, I won't put the thruster there. It needs to be one block lower. I mean, it's not entirely going to be perfect anyway, because this section would just be broken even if I bring that part in, unless if I can use an inverted inverted corner. If we can fit an inverted corner there, that might work though. Let us do a few things. Let us bring the shredder over, because there are a few things that we want to do with it. First thing is we can start here and we can take out this. Maybe we'll do it, or we can't do it in the middle because that we have thrust. Ooh, we could do it on the middle here, but not on the front because there are thrusters there. But we can do the one that is closest to the wall. So let's do that. We'll just take the bottom one out. We need to take two of them out, because that's where we're going to fit our thruster in. That one. Okay, I'm just going to double check that we got exactly what we wanted there. Yeah. Oh no, wait. I think we need to take one more off, but that's easy because that doesn't take up, because it's not been fully constructed yet. So now we can put in a thruster. Oops. Like so. Now, looks wise, it's not ideal. I think ideal would have been if this was 3 blocks high and then we could put it in the middle, maybe like all the way across, which we're not going to do, but I think it might be okay for now. Okay, so now let's do the other side. Actually, we will remain sideways, but I'm realizing that the printer might be in our way. So we want to take the top 2 of these blocks out as well. But I'll do it sideways so I don't take off sections that I actually don't want to at all. Okay. Just line it up. Take that bit off. And take that bit off. And then what we need to do is we need to take this block off and the one behind it as well, so we can put a thruster in there. But I think we can take the one behind that off manually. Yep, because it's not been constructed yet. Okay, so perfect. And 7 thruster. Perfect. So now the question is, what do we do about this? Not light armor block 4. Not that. Oh no, wait, I think it is there. 6 heavy armor block. So what did I want? Check the inverted corner. If I pop an inverted corner there, would that work at all? I'm not holding my breath, but that needs to go there. Yeah, that doesn't work at all. How did I get that? Yep. Doesn't work for that section at all. That just looks silly. Might be better if I... Ooh, what if I just... Yeah, I can't put slopes there either, because that would also look odd because it won't fit. I'm actually not even sure if that block fits with that. We might have to turn that around a bit. I could perhaps do that, but that doesn't do what we want because it leaves way too much of that space exposed. So what we'll do is we'll just put the full blocks back. Heavy armor block, heavy armor block. And we can tweak that and maybe go back to that format if necessary. Okay, so let's print that up and see how that looks before we decide how to proceed. So, and then we can... Okay, I'm really curious as to whether... Oh yeah, it does work. That does totally work. And I think we will do that on the other section as well. Oh, are we out of parts? Yes, we are. Okay, before we go and refill on parts, I want to take this off because that's incorrect. Because we will use, as we have discovered, these. Okay, I just need to line them up. There. Quite like that. And then we put the other section. Wait. There we go. Yeah. And we'll do something very similar underneath. And the open slots will be a little different because they'll be facing differently. And we also need to worry about how to get the side thrusters going in there properly, going out there properly, I should say. Oops. Oh, this is like too many ships in a relatively small space. Okay, now, big question is, do we have metal grids? That's not ideal. It's building a bunch of other things. Oh wait, did we pick some up already? Printer. Oh, we have 29. Okay, so that must be all it had, 29 plus 29. Let's check production. And let's see if we can pop a few in there. Nope, didn't like it. There we go.
Meteor storm inbound.
Now where... Okay. Ooh. Oh, this assembler is actually on the ship. Interesting. And would that assembler be currently controlled? Because I haven't put Tim Auto in it. It won't be. That's interesting. If I... It's something to think about. If I put Tim Auto on that, when I dock it back to the base, it'll be using that assembler as well. That could be useful. So at least it's building some stuff now, even though I'm having to do it manually. So I just need to give it a second so that before it gets kicked out, I can add it back in and then it'll work. And 5. Wait, that's 1, 2, 4, 5. Misnumbered. Okay, is it still building? Oh no, it's not. It gave up. Or more likely Tim kicked it out. Even though it's not building anything else. But what I can do is I can go in there. I can just... Because that assembler is not controlled by Tim. And I know that we're going to need at least 1,000 of those. Let it build that. And let's just check here. How much have we picked up? 70 and 70. And how much do we have here? Ooh. Oh, right, because they only pick up 70. So we can transfer these there. Good stuff. So now we have a surplus of metal grids again, which is what we want. And let's just go in and construct these. Ooh, that's quick as well. Nice. How does that look? I just want to get out of here. Yeah, oh, actually that looks a lot better. I don't like that bit. I think that I might go for something curvy there, because this circular section doesn't really gel with this flat sections of the rest of the wing. So, but how would we... I'm not sure how exactly we would... And if I just make them proper diagonals, it might just look... It might not look proper. How would we... Maybe it would be okay. We'll try it out, but we'll have to do that in the next episode because we are out of time in this one. So what I'll do in the next episode is we'll do the underside, and that involves taking this thruster out and figuring out how to put it in. Actually, here's a question. What if we put that thruster there and we could do the same thing here, so they are all in the wing? Would that, that would work, but how would it look? Could we put it in one block further in? No, we cannot, because we've got thrusters there already. We don't have the space, but we can definitely put it on the edge one. Maybe we'll try that out in the next episode and see if it works, and then we can decide what to do with it. That's all for this episode. Thanks a lot for joining me, and I'll see you again next time.